you can see different types, different material. Those two buckles are minty and super mint, and you cannot find better. For example, like Ribbentrop worn the same belt. Hello everybody, this is WarStory video blog. I'm Alex, and here we are in Germany, and I will show you collection of belt buckles. And I just create this display. This is Wehrmacht. Wehrmacht includes Luftwaffe, Army, and Kriegsmarine, Navy. So Luftwaffe is German Air Force, and German Navy was Kriegsmarine. So here we can see yellow metal belt buckles, gilded belt buckles for actual Navy, and white metal is administration corps and land personnel. And actually here we can see very rare buckle. This is Kriegsmarine Gottmituns in yellow metal, and this one is in really cool condition. So here we can see army buckles, and those army buckles are officers. And here we can see Weimar period and Third Reich period enlisted men. And this one is nickel silver, this one is steel, and this one is brass. Weimar period belt buckles, army belt buckles, and those 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 buckles are Third Reich period, and you can see 2 parade aluminum buckles. Yes, it's parade because this circle is a separate detail. And here we can see, we can compare it. On the back side we can see it's stamped, and this is a combat one. This one is parade also, and this one is combat, but there is a paint on this side. So all these buckles are really nice and original, and I like to show it to you. Here we can see Luftwaffe, 2 Luftwaffe belts, first and second model. This is a first model, kind of like shrimp. It's adopted on 1935, and this is second model. This is a regular one. And actually here we can see 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 belt buckles for Luftwaffe enlisted men, and you can see this one is pretty rare because it's like special shape, special construction. This is early one, also like shrimp shape. This is steel one, and in original paint, and this one is nice, you can see it. And those two are regular, but this one is parade with extra this circle, how to say it, like medallion. So this is the Wehrmacht side of this collection. This collection is really nice and pretty full. It's more than 150 items in that. This is a nice part of collection. This is Hitler use belt buckles, and you can see different types, different material, and also different styles and shapes of Hitler use belt buckles, for example. And those are not Hitler use, but also for like young people organizations, because 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 belt buckles for enlisted men's Hitler use. And you can see here this one is tagged, this one is steel made, and some more also made steel made and nickel silver made also, and different types with different maker marks. And there are a lot of them on the market, but it's interesting to see like special selection. This is Deutsche Jungvolk. You can see here with 1 Siegrun, and this is special one. This is a Studentenbund, and this one is pretty impressive, and you can see it's like related with Hitler use because of this diamond shape swastika here. Those 2 belt buckles, it's kind of special. This is gymnastics organization, gymnastics association. You can see 2 types of those, and this one is like looks like other, and this one is kind of fancy. You can see it compared with other one. This one I just have no idea what is that. Please help me, what is that? Because it looks like something like, I don't know, Greek or maybe Italian or Spain maybe, because some of them I just have no idea what is that. And these two belt buckles are really nice shape, and this is Hitler Youth leader. You can see it's circle and two types of belts, canvas belt and leather belt also. Those two daggers, those two belt buckles are pretty expensive, because original Hitler Youth officer belt buckle cost around 700 to 1100 bucks, in good shape. So that's nice material. Next display is about police officers, police enlisted men, land police organizations, land small police stations, and also about fireman department, because police and firemen is very close services. So here we can see original officers belt buckles, and there is original officers belts, and this one is Polizei SS Polizei with SS runes with SS belt on this buckle. And actually this black one, it means, from like some sources from some books and references, this is like fireman police, because it's black color, and regular police officers also here. This one is pretty rare. This is a bandolier and police pouch here. You can see this one is in original condition and in really nice condition. And also those officers belt buckle, you can see it on your screen, in nice condition too. And this one is something special. This is police belt buckle in yellow metal, and this one is in also really good condition and with a special, let's say, like leather tongue on the buckle. It's also a special shape of it. Here we can see different types of different police belt buckles, enlisted men's, and you can see here 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 more of them. Also 2 in black color and 3 in white metal. And this one are parade, and this one is a combat one, and also police wear it in a battlefields, and SS Polizei also used these buckles too. And this display is about Land Polizei. This is a different lens for different police stations and different police departments, and you can see here different crests of the lens. So it's also interesting, and it's also collection field, and 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 belt buckles are fireman department. So 7 belt buckles with belts actually, and some of them pretty rare, first model, some of them like kind of late. For example, this one and this one is the latest models on this display, as I understood, and this one is also pretty rare. It's not very expensive, but it's very interesting to see it, and some of them I have in my hands like first time, because belt buckles, it's not my main focus term, but anyway, it's very interesting, and it's very impressive when it's layout like this with belts, not just buckles. The next display is about German Red Cross, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 of them, and about labor organization. Also we can see 1, 2 officers and 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 enlisted men belt buckles, and few buckles about railroad protection, about railroad, and this one is protection of not post offices, but postal system. Let's start from here. This is Post Schutz. Post Schutz, it was a special organization that had to protect German Third Reich postal system, and it was kind of like special forces. You can see in Angola book there is a picture with soldiers of this organization. Those 3 belt buckles, as I saw in reference books with swastika on the 6 o'clock, this is Reichsbahn protection also. Deutsche Reichsbahn, it's German railroad, and those two buckles are officers for this organization. This is enlisted men. Belt buckle with belt, and this is not railroad drivers. Those three belt buckles for Reichsbahn protection system organization, and this one is actually Reichsbahn belt buckle, and you can see the difference. This is a swastika on 12 o'clock. So also here we can see RAD, it's Labor Corps, and two buckles for officers, and two buckles for enlisted men. And look at that, this condition is really amazing. It's really cool. Those two buckles are minty, it's super mint, and you cannot find better. And this one is like field belt buckle, and this one is parade belt buckle with this part. It's like separate piece. How to say it, like this circle, like medallion, or how to call it in English correctly. And those two buckles are officers, and this one has original tassels. And look at that, this one is a special one, and it has also original box in very good condition. So with those three buckles, this is FAD, and this is DAF. It's Deutsche Arbeitsfront, and this is TOT organization. TOT organization, it was special constructors organization. This organization built bridges and autobahns and highways after Wehrmacht offensive, and also they built West Wall and other defense buildings, defense lines. And this is a pile of Red Cross belt buckles, two officers. This one is early, and this one is Third Reich period, and this one is Third Reich period Red Cross belt buckle. Is very impressive design, you can see it. And two belt buckles more early period, and this one is enamel, and it's really nice. And once again, look at this display, how cool it looks with the belts. So I didn't pay attention before on the belt buckles, because of without belts it looks nice as a collection, but not that impressive, So what else? And this is special display SA, SS, and NSDAP belt buckles. It looks like special section for like war crimes suspects. You know what I mean? Because this is special trophies from that period, from that war, and a lot of American veterans brought back these daggers, these belt buckles, because of it symbolized how they fight against those people, SA members, SS members, and NSDAP leaders. So this is very symbolic. And actually here we can see two NSKK belt buckles. This one is very impressive with like mirror belt buckle, and NSKK eagle here on the front side. And NSKK second one, NSKK belt buckle, is also in good condition, aluminum one. This is like kind of school in SKK, but anyway, this organization is like Kraft Corps, German Kraft Corps. This organization, it was a part of SA, and it's found in 1936, and they had their own daggers with black scabbard and brown grip. And they had black pants and brown t-shirts, so that is why those colors they picked. But NSKK members then became tankers and like panzer crews, and how to say, like crews of armored and army vehicles. And you can see these propaganda posters on your screen, and it's also documented it. So it was also very important part of Nazi system to prepare drivers and crew members for mechanized parts of the army. And Rheinwacht also shown how important it was for German army in that period. For example, Battle of Bulge was Battle of Mechanized units. So after that, we can see here SA belt buckles. It's several types of it. You can see this is the first type with a circle like sun wheel, swastika, and this is a late type. This is Verman SA, and this is pretty late, but also very impressive design, and looks very nuts. It's also American veterans like to bring it back to the United States. So here we can see SS belt buckles, two officers SS belt buckles with officer belt, and two enlisted men, and this is steel made, this one is aluminum made, and those two buckles are NSDAP leaders, and both buckles in really nice condition, and it's not that rare like SS, but anyway, it looked impressive. It also was a valuable trophy at that time. And this is a Land Customs and TINO organization, and TINO organization came under SS in 1942, and this is a Land Customs. It was a very important unit at that time for German economy also. So all this, and this Stahlhelm, and all this belt buckles also looks good with the belt. And last display of our review of this collection, this is other organizations. For example, this is a miners organization with big miners belt buckle, which is rare, and look at that. You can see original catalog, Assmann catalog, and it exists there. NSBO items. Also, we can see here 3 buckles of this organization, and this is whole pile of German forestry belt buckles. You can see here like private forestry. You can see here Third Reich forestry officials, and here we can see different lands of the forestry. For example, this is Thuringian, this is like Prussian, but also this buckle could used for justice officials, also with this symbol, because it was like almost the same in that time. So here we can see something special. Something special is diplomatic belt buckle with belt, and you can see this one is special diplomatic belt. For example, like Ribbentrop worn the same belt with his diplomatic dagger, and also we can see here prison and how to say it, justice officials belt buckles also in this display. So it's like pretty bad guys that time, because we know that justice was not fair that time in Third Reich, and everybody knows. But here we can see RLB and DLV daggers, RLB and DLV belt buckles, and this one you can see it Luftschutz one. This one also RLB belt buckle with RLB emblem, and with DLV officer. It was pretty impressive, because DLV, it was in the beginning, it was before the Luftwaffe, because they pretended to Luftwaffe pretended being civilian organization, which is DLV was that time, and this also like very important part of Third Reich history. Some belt buckles I just see it first time. I have no idea. I have to Google which organizations are this one I found, but those I didn't, especially this one. I didn't find it in any guides. It should be turned other way, but anyway, this is not my main focus, but I proud myself. I filmed video about these belt buckles, and about buckles I know information about. Some buckles I didn't know anything before I start to film it, before I start to research this collection. So this collection is very impressive. I proud myself to I spent here like 2 days, explore it and take all these pictures of these belt buckles and all these examples. And we just touched this history, we just touched these trophies and war souvenirs from that period. And now we know a little bit more from about those times. Now we're more educated about organizations from Third Reich period and from German military machine. So I think it's nice and good. And if you agree with me, please text, comment below. You can see these pictures of all these buckles, and once again, all these swastikas, it's not propaganda, it's part of historical material that is here on our tables. And we just finished review of this really impressive and huge belt buckles collection. Thank you guys for watching this video until the end. Thank you for your comments and thank you for your support. Have a good one and see you real soon.